NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go. Like 80! 12. Check 48 to the mic. Check 48.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle.
Ball carrier.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 26 yards. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Makes the score.
Rolled with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
22 yards.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he's got this down to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They go screen. This is Ingram. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Jackson's pass.
11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First and goal.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And again, they go right back to their fullback. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Over 1st and 10. At their own.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
First and goal.
That didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll run with Mostert. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
They'll try and run with Wilson. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
This defense has really pulled around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And he will find his receiver pass for a 49ers touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First down, Baltimore.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Jackson on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
17 yards. And a Raven first down.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Mark Ingram.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
It's a big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now they're ready to roll.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown.
5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Justin Tucker.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Getting it out left side to Sanu. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Second and 4.
They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a timeout taken.
48 yards.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Go ahead.
Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. It's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for St.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and Hill will opt for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
A gain of 29 yards. First down.
They go play action here on first down. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. To throw again. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. He's going to take off with it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Over the middle here to Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down. Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
Ravens.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
To Miles.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up second.
They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And he's got some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
The ball carrier.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The tight end, Kittle, has it on the left side.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. He was looking for Raheem Mostert there. And now it's 3rd down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Open man is Pettis. It's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
Here we go. 80, 6.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't.
Back to the running game with Mostert. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 17-yard line. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. Gold with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Miles Boykin.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. The give to the fullback on the dive. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 64 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. He's back to throw. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And a big return.